Hey my loves, so today I am discussing Dirtea, and I'm sure you've probably seen them on Instagram because the marketing team is doing a lot. They're doing a lot and I respect it. So this is what the brand is. I'm sure you've seen them on Instagram. They are a mushroom brand and they essentially just make mushrooms into powder forms, and we all know, maybe if you don't know, but we all know that mushrooms are like power foods and they should just superfoods, and they should probably be incorporated into your diet if you get it from like a really good source. So I decided to give it a chance because why not? And I constantly saw them on my Instagram, so I was like, I'm just going to give it a shot. So this video is to let you know if it's worth your coins and if it actually works. So this is my 30-day review. I've used it for a month. I've used both Lion's Mane and Chaga for a month, and this is like a 30 days, 1 month update to let you know if it's worth buying. Okay, so I decided to try this mushrooms out because I've been going through it, guys, and I made a video about like me being tired, emotionally tired, but also like physically tired, and I'm going to link the video up. I've been physically tired and I've just not been able to shake that feeling. Like I've tried vitamin D supplements, which is, I'm constantly on this anyway, winter or summer, I always use that, and I use iron tablets as well, but I just cannot stop being tired. So when I did a little bit more research on mushrooms, I decided to give it a shot because honestly, I just could not shake it. Like, I've just been so tired recently that I couldn't shake it. And I was like, what's the worst? Let me try this thing that's promising, that is potentially gonna boost my energy. Let's give it a shot. So that's why I decided to take the plunge to buy this. So they have like a thing on their website where you can take a quiz and answer a bunch of questions, and they recommend the best mushrooms for you based on your condition and what you're trying to achieve. So I did my quiz and they recommended Lion's Mane and Chaga, and I think another one, cordyceps, I can't pronounce it, but yeah. Because my situation is basically tiredness, lack of focus, just mood. I just needed like something that would uplift my mood, so they recommended this, and so this is why I went for this too, Chaga and Lion's Mane. So let's discuss the packaging and then the benefits. So the packaging basically comes like this. It comes as an empty tin and then a pouch of 60 grams of mushrooms, and you just empty the pouch into this. So this is supposed to be 60 grams supposed to be for 30 days, so 1 month serving, and that's $39.99. So it's almost like an introductory amount. So if you do want to test it out, you have like enough for 1 month, because it's not something that just works overnight. It's something that you kind of have to use for a while to start to reap the benefits. So 1 month is the ideal time to start to like see stuff happening with your body or the changes that you want to see. So 1 month, the introductory would be like 1 month serving essentially. So the benefits, let me go through the benefits for you in case you don't already know and you're interested in purchasing either of this. I made a note because honestly, the girl just did not remember all of it. Let me start with Lion's Mane. So it's known to stimulate growth of brain cells, boost memory, help with focus, improve mood, support digestion, and gut health. Studies also show that it can promote growth of brain cells, which like stimulates brain cells. And then, yeah, that's essentially the benefit of it. And I wanted this because the girl has not been focused in a while. I would sit down and try to do something and I just cannot focus for more than like 20 minutes, more than 10 minutes. I'm just like distracted, like just like a little fog, and I'm always forgetting stuff. My memory is just, it's like a goldfish. I don't remember nothing. So I was like, Lion's Mane sounds like something that I need to grow my brain cells, because at this point, the little I have left, I need to protect them and probably grow some more, because I don't think they're many. I'm joking. But yeah, so that was my incentive for getting Lion's Mane. For Chaga's benefit is, okay, so this one has a longer one. So this one has, gives you natural long-lasting energy. It has the highest source of antioxidant on earth. Can you imagine that this little thing has the highest source of antioxidant on earth? It has 45 times is 45 times stronger than acai berries. That's insane. 1 teaspoon of chaga is the equivalent of 600 blueberries in terms of antioxidant. That's insane. So anyways, the benefit, I mean, apart from the fact that you're getting a shocking amount of antioxidant in just 1 teaspoon and constantly in your diet, which translates into fantastic skin. So chaga works for skin and healthy skin overall. It also contains kojic acid and if I pronounce this right, you know what, I actually don't think I wrote it down correctly. Betulinic acid. I definitely pronounced that wrong, but it has kojic acid, and I know like I've got soaps like with kojic acid because kojic acid helps to like brighten your skin. It helps with hyperpigmentation. That's when you use it outside, but I can imagine what it does for my inside. We'll get back into that. So if you want flourishing skin, this is essentially something that you could potentially take. It also supports immune health and your overall health. It's great for energy as well. It gives you energy throughout the day. So instead of caffeine, this could be like a nice substitute. You don't get the crash of caffeine, and it kind of is more of like a sustained energy throughout the day and just throughout. So yes, I absolutely was sold when I read that. It was like, oh, good skin and good energy. Yes, please. This is what I need. So the taste of lion's mane. Lion's mane has just like a really subtle taste, very light taste. And the website, it says almost like miso soup. It doesn't really taste like anything. It's just very light and easy. And chaga has an earthy taste to it. It's not bitter like coffee. It just has like a really earthy taste. So they don't taste bitter, which is a relief. They actually taste quite good. It just tastes like you're drinking green tea, or you're drinking something quite earthy but not bitter. So they're very easy to drink or to consume. How you can consume either of this is you can I add them to my coffee. I drink them alone with hot water. You can add them to your smoothie. You can add them to your matcha. There's literally any liquid thing that you drink as a normal human being on your normal day. You can literally put a teaspoon into it and like drink it. And all you need is a teaspoon a day. So it's like this is like a 1 month serving, but you can really stretch it out for more than a month. Let's be honest. Like I still have some lion's mane left, and it's been over a month. I mean, I did skip a few days to test out the effect without it, but I made up for my 30 days, if that makes sense. So it's still 30 days that I've used this for, but there's still a bit more. So if you're savvy about it, I don't know if that's word, you can potentially use it for more than 30 days. So does it work? Does it work is why you're here. Does it work? Yes, it does. So I was mixing both, and so I don't really know what they are like isolated. So like what chaga would do for me without the effect of lion's mane, because I was having them together. But in terms of together, so I can't speak on like individual things they would do without the other. Does that make sense? So I can only talk about them together. Together they work miracles. Let me tell you something. I've been tired for like months and months before I started using mushrooms, and all of a sudden, it takes a while before the effect comes in, but like after a week of using it, I was like, my energy feels fantastic. I feel great. I want to go out and do stuff. I want to conquer the world. I mean, it's a bit of an exaggeration, but I felt so good. I felt so much better in terms of like energy levels. And I guess that's the main benefit that I experienced from this. When it comes to energy and like being in a better mood, they really do what they say they will do for you. I actually don't think I can proceed without using this in my diet. It's the truth. I don't think I can go forth and not have mushroom as something I use on a daily, as part of my supplements routine. I don't think I can proceed anymore. These work wonders, and I think they are completely worth your money. And the reason why I also know they work is, number one, when I stopped using, I stopped using for like 3-4 days. I could feel my energy, like me getting back to my normal like energy space where I'm like beginning to feel tired again. I'm like, what's going on? Then I realized, oh my God, I haven't been using my supplement for a while. That's why I feel this way. So I can not instantly, but after a few days, you can tell the difference of like not using it anymore. And you just kind of go back to, I went to my natural tired state. So I definitely noticed that this does a lot for you. In terms of my skin, let me tell you something. The skin effect doesn't show until like, it takes a while for the skin effect to show, which I mean, it's working inside, it's doing something before you can then see it on the outside, so it would take longer. But at some point I was like, my skin is glowing, like it is glow. I was like, what am I using? I completely forgot. Actually, I've only recently dug deeper to realize that Chaga is like amazing for your skin. I think when I bought it, my focus was for energy until I started to see that glow. And my acne was starting to, it wasn't completely gone, but it was starting to fade. It was starting to like, I was like, oh my God, this is literally what's making me glow from within. Though I don't know, there was like a brightness on my skin that I just could not explain. When I stopped using it for like a week, I could see her, like she wasn't looking as bright anymore. My acne was coming back again more, and I was like, what's going on? Until I realized that again, I stopped using Chaga, and that's probably why my skin is no longer like, it's still glowing, but just not the level of glow that I was experiencing when I was using her every day. Let me tell you something, this actually does wonders for your skin. I cannot wait to like use her every single day for like 6 months and see what that would look like for my skin. I would be beaming I would be like a traffic cone. I'll be beaming. What? Glow in the dark. That's how much I'll be glowing. I'm very excited to try that. I love Chaga so much that I bought a bigger pack. So that's how you know that this is like, I stand by this company, and I also I really love what they're doing, and I stand by like Chaga. This is expensive, that's why I didn't buy this. But depending on how I feel using this on its own, I would realize if I probably need to get lion's mane. So if this sustains my energy and I still get a boost of mood, like I'm still like in a good mood and gives me like better mood and my skin is still flourishing, I would only stick to Chaga, and I probably wouldn't buy a lion's mane. But if I feel like, oh, maybe I'm lacking in some area that I need to just like makeup to like be just a normal well-rounded human being in terms of energy and mood and like glow, I would then probably buy a bigger pouch of lion's mane. But for right now, I think Chaga is what I want to like try and focus on in terms of incorporate in my daily routine. Every single day I want to consume it. So this goes for 119 pounds 99, so essentially 120 pounds, and this is 240 grams, and it has 120 servings, so you can have it 120 times if you use like the teaspoon. They advise a teaspoon a day, and this is more buck for your money because this would last me about 4 months. So if I decide to go for the 60 gram and buy that 4 times, that would work out to be more expensive than if I just buy this, you know what I mean? So this kind of saves you like 1 month. So I would recommend that if you do try, I would recommend that you try with the starter ones and try maybe 2 or 3 and see which one you want to lean towards, and then go for the bigger pouch because that would save you a lot more money. So I'm not just telling you that this is great and this works. I'm actually telling you that I got a delivery today for a bigger pack because that's how much I love it. So if you have been considering if you want to try Dirtea, maybe not necessarily Chaga or lion's mane, maybe any of the other mushrooms, I 100% recommend it. I 100% recommend that you give it a shot because it actually works. It's organic, it's good for you, it's mushrooms. Mushrooms are fantastic for you, and a lot of like cultures actually use mushroom on a daily basis, to like help with like immune, for health, for skin, for gut health. So it's like something that's been around for years that we're just catching on to. I really hope I get to try the other mushrooms. I think it would be great to be able to like give you reviews on whether those work or not, and if they do what they say they're supposed to do. But yes, I hope this has been helpful, and I hope I maybe convinced you to try this out because it's pretty fantastic, and I'm so glad I did. But yeah, I'll see you in my next video, guys.